Hello everyone and welcome to another modding spotlight featuring Muttaburrasaurus by Australian Nick. Nick being the one who made the Diamantinosaurus from Aussie Additions, and now we have the latest Aussie Addition being Muttaburrasaurus, and this is such a fun little guy who I've been really waiting for. And finally another mid-game creature and a herbivore at that as well, which I think is very underrepresented. So, Muttaburrasaurus itself can spawn on the island, Scorched Earth and Extinction thus far, and the saddle's unlockable level 55. For the island spawns, it could be in the jungles and plains, on Scorched Earth, the Green Desert, Oasis and Canyons, and in Extinction, the City Centre and Desert Dome. They are a herd creature, so you'll see multiple Muttaburrasaurus out in the wild, and I'm happy to say it's a nice and simple tame. I actually mean that, it's a really simple tame. So let's go have a bit of a run around then. I'm using Muttaburrasaurus today because, one, it's just another nice fun mid-game creature I'd like to use a bit more often. And I will need some combat for this tame. It's a passive tame but with a little bit of combat. And since Muttaburrasaurus by Lapis is another level 55 creature, just be fun to use, you know, the two together. Otherwise, let us, I'm going to the beach, that's silly. Let us go into jungles and plains and just see how long it takes for me to find some. Oh yes, and for anyone who's not seen this Muttaburrasaurus before, they don't always have the big horn, don't worry. I am using the rare variant of Muttaburrasaurus horn because it's just really silly and I love this thing. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just what? Oh, it's beautiful colours. It's two of them. Right, here we go then. That is our first Muttaburrasaurus. And alright, so the quite better parts. Oh, you know what? So normally what I like to do, right, is I like to try and attack things and just see how they interact, but since there's only two of them, it would not be too hard to tame these guys either. What are you two? Level... Oh, they also have the sizing thing. So Diamantinosaurus has this as well, where just like ocean creatures, they have size multipliers. So one of them is 0.9, the other is 1.0 times, so just slightly larger. And that's a nice thing to encounter in the wild, just a little bit of size variation. And I think it slightly influences their stats as well, but quite small in the grand scheme of things. Otherwise, level 10 and level 40. Okay, so in Nick's own words, these guys are big, stupid cowards. Let's go try attacking one first, because the way to tame these, I need to separate one, and it's a passive feed, and that's genuinely it. Doesn't matter how you isolate one, you could like carry it away, you could kill everything else, it doesn't matter, just isolate one, have it alone, and then you pass the techniques. So, I had to kill one. I'm gonna kill the lower level one because that high level is beautiful. Is that sexual dimorphism? No, it's a female. The bright ones, they're both females. Might just be a really nice skin colour. Okay, how will you react? So, they're both flee. Really like the roar there. Is anything gonna happen? No? Okay. I'll explain why I'm so curious to something happening. Oh, you're actually quite speedy. Okay, my Muttaburrasaurus needs to go back into tracking mode then, because tracking is slightly faster. Why? Okay, you know what? They're separated now, so I guess this is good enough. Okay then. Okay, well, let's get back into attacking mode then. So, it's been separated. Our one is now isolated. I didn't kill the other one, but, you know, whatever. Now then, I believe I can just run up to it, no problem at all. I think, like, it doesn't flee. Let's find out, actually. Do you flee? No, you're happy, you're tolerating my presence. I am in ghillie, but this close, it would react if it was going to. Give it some kibble. Oh. Okay, well you can do- Oh god! Well, there's a bit of a demonstration of everything. Okay, so even though it was an instant passive tame, I'm getting all the buffs. Oh wow, okay, how this guy on AI is like unwritten is amazing. Okay, a lot just happened. Right, so even though even though it was a one-hit tame, oh no, it's gonna die. I basically got the Ammonite effect where everything aggroed to me. Meanwhile, you might have recognized a Rex roar there. This funny coward is a mimic. It can mimic other creature roars. Wow, that got really chaotic really fast. Oh, you've also got Cactus Brew? But yeah, no, it buffed my Muttaburrasaurus. It's gone now. Can I do that again? Hold on. Let's just use like any roar. Okay, I've got Muttaburrasaurus camo. being attacked by an RG. Let's just quickly get rid of you then. I'll go over the abilities more succinctly in just a moment, but I really also expected to get, you know, buffed by Mutta. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and just grab... Oh, there you go. Another Rexroll. Perfect. Okay. And it does buff. Oh my god. I didn't know it was going to buff other creatures. So right now, my Mashunga's got Tyrannosaurus Might. And the camo buff. So what these two means is... oh my god, I've got so many buffs. Muttaburra camo makes me harder to detect, makes my creature harder to detect, and Tyrannosaurus Might means I've got 10% increased damage and 2.5 health regen. Let's talk all about the abilities in a moment. I think I might also demonstrate taming the high level one in just a second as well. Oh no, you're so beaten up. You were so pretty a second ago. Okay. Let's just do like a little cheeky, just so we can really appreciate the model. Okay, we'll do the same thing as always. First things first, let's just get into the light and let's get a close-up. As you saw though, very easy tame. Just, I'm on ×1 taming, so I guess 1 kibble is all you need for a low level. Oh, it's beautiful. So I did neglect to double check who did what for Muttaburrasaurus. If I remember correctly, I think Big Al provided either a base or at least helped with the initial base of the model, but otherwise the details were entirely by Nick. The base colour pattern, a regular one, was also by Nick, so the little stripes there as well, and Big Al had done a Scorched variant, which we'll check out as well later on. I think it was Loki that I did the feather cards, and that tail, hold on a second, let's just rotate. There you go. And get a good look at that tail. That tail is just mesmerizing. Oh, it's so smooth the way it animates. Everyone did a fantastic job. So this guy does have some of his own sounds, but as you may have heard, those Rex rules, it does mimic other creatures as well. And otherwise, I assume Tristan did the saddle. Oh, and one more thing. I did the icon. That funny icon. I love that. Just this big beady eyes. That was Nick's idea. Yeah, that was my little contribution. Okay, so the animations. Oh, it's so smooth. It's so nice having another mid-game creature and having a herbivore. And like I said, I've been looking forward to this. This guy is just a big cowardly doofus. He's a fun guy, and don't get me wrong, I love all the big, over-the-top scary creatures. Well, over-the-top within reason, right? It's nice when it's actually balanced. You get what I'm saying, though. I like the big, scary carnivores, but I'm so happy to have just another chill little guy. He's just a guy. He's a silly guy with the best tail animations and really low stamina. Okay, well then again, level 14, I was sprinting for ages. Okay. So, first of all, left click is melee. And, so that's a front left click, and I do believe it's got directionals. It's got a backwards one. Oh yeah, okay, so it whacks the ground with its tail. Fitting. Oh, it harvests with its tail. Oh, actually harvesting, that's the point. So, okay, no thatch or wood. Interesting. Any berries? That's really interesting. The default left click forward attack does not harvest, but it does harvest from behind. Is there any fiber? No. That's really interesting, actually. Do you harvest with this? Like trees and thatch? It does. Okay. Let's see. Right click is the rules based on the current aspect, the current stance it is in. C changes the stances, and again we'll get into all that in a bit. And otherwise that does seem to be basically everything. So all in all, it just has its basic front and back left click attacks. The right click is to initiate the rules, and C is to toggle through the various aspects. So in terms of aspects, they've got two uses. One is that it will provide a constant passive buff for the Muttaburrasaurus, and the other is that during its right-click roar, it will give like an empowered buff, which also buffs nearby allies, as it turns out. There are 6 different aspects in total. So, our default one is aspect of self, aspect of Mutta. This is giving me 3 health regen, probably per second, so 3 per second, and otherwise when I roar, it gives Muttaburra camo, which you've already confirmed. Yep, is shared to our Majunga as well, and that makes you harder to detect. Okay, we'll talk it over then, and the next one is raptor. So aspect of the raptor gives me a constant 10% increased land speed. When I right click with this one, I get raptor's swiftness, and that will give me 20% increased land speed, 10% stamina drain, and 2.5 stamina regen per second. Mutta will make Majunga really speedy. This is seeming like a conveniently nice mid-game pair, considering they're both at 55. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. We got aspect of baryonyx. So this one gives the Muttaburra 10% increased swim speed and 20% oxygen drain reduction. And when I use this, it will then grant it baryonyx's alacrity, which is an additional 20% increase in speed, 40% oxygen drain reduction, and 2.5 stamina regen. So you can actually use this underwater. I'm not sure off the top of my head why you might. I mean, actually, we could just try in a bit. We can go and see just how Mutta performs underwater. I really like the blue effect as well. Let's see. Next one is the stegosaurus one. Aspect of stegosaurus, 5% damage resistance. Right click, and it'll give us 10% damage resistance and 2.5 health regen. Imagine that soaking turrets. That's the first thing that comes to mind. The mammoth will give me 10% weight reduction. Oh, I like how the throat sac gets like really big like that. So this one's interesting. The mammoth one doesn't actually give a buff, because what it's going to do instead is it will debuff all nearby creatures' damage output by 10%, and that does stack with the regular mammoth intimidation debuff. So you can use 2 times intimidation debuffs and it'll stack together. So Mutta could actually... Imagine Mutta in a boss environment with all of these different buffs, which we already know can stack. Ooh. And then the next one is Tyrannosaurus or Rex's. Oh yeah, no, aspect of Tyrannosaurus. 5% increased damage on the Mutta. And then, which you've already noticed is the one that the AI seems to use a lot when the Mutta's unridden, 10% increased damage output and 2.5 health regen per second. Which of course now you have. Out of curiosity, let's go ahead then and just rapidly switch between all of these. So we've got Mutta, we've got raptor, we've got, there we go, baryonyx. It's got a little bit of a cooldown between switching stances. Got the stego one, mammoth, and Ballador done mammoth. Rex is about to run out. Come on, flip over please. There we go. And we've got the Rex one again, which is currently on cooldown. Oh, there we go. And it just got refreshed. And we check our very vividly glowing Mutta. Oh my god. Our very vividly glowing Majunga. It's got all the buffs. So in theory, if you really, really wanted to, in like a boss environment or just any like multiplayer gameplay in general, you could have somebody riding Muttaburra and just spamming all the buffs in the world. Kind of reminds me of a bard or a hunting horn player, which is really fitting. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, as lovely as the nighttime is in this game, I do want to just go ahead then and just cheat set time of day, flashbang incoming, just so we can see things again. There we go. Right, so there is a little bit more to share with Muttaburra. With it being such a mimic and vocal creature, it does have one cool benefit. But before I check out that benefit, I would like to just go ahead and try again. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there. There's babies! Level 15 with 2 very large babies, actually. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wait. I want to go see this. Give me a second. Let's, you know what? Alright, I know it's a really tiny distance, but let's just do this, you know, tactfully even. Let's go ahead and get a raptor aspect. I'm gonna use the raptor call. Gonna get my Majunga, gonna switch over to tracking. And I'm gonna be speedy. Well, speedy for a Majunga anyway. Honestly, Mutta just seems like a really fantastic, like, tribe mate mount, you know what I mean? Where if someone's just always using it, like when you're out about in the mid-game, that seems so handy. Otherwise, let's go ahead then, and I just want to get nice and close to you guys. Those are some large baby. I don't think that's quite correct. I'll inform Nick. But you can notice they have the baby proportions. They're a bit too large. But you know they have the baby proportions because the tail is really long. Its little crest is really bushy. Look at it. It's got really stubby arms. I mean, I guess that's one way to get a close look at the baby proportions, by having really giant ones. Hey, there's Edmontoni in the background as well. God, there's so many cool creatures everywhere now. Okie dokie, so I want to try and demonstrate taming on a 150 because we kind of skipped some steps earlier. Although the taming is very simple, I just want to show you what you can expect for a high level one. So we have this really beautiful 150, which is, oh, the biggest size as well, 1.1, I'm pretty sure is biggest. So if I try to tame you, or give you kibble. Yeah, this one just did the mammoth call, which means it's just debuffed, there we go. It just did the mammoth call, which meant it just debuffed me and all my creatures like a mammoth, and it just summoned in a whole bunch of mammoths, not to mention the ammonite bile effect, where, oh god, I'm mentally spazzing out. No! Lapis, help! I really should have mounted my Majunga first and let my Mutta support buff me in the background. I was not thinking. Anyway, as I was going to... You can see in the background, hold on, look at that. Look at the Mutta. He's literally cowarding in the background, the absolute baby. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, no, I played that very, very poorly. But again, you know, just to demonstrate, the wild one debuffed everything, me and my tames, with the mammoth buff, and just summoned a whole bunch of mammoths. I don't know if these would be tameable. This one's level 25. Interesting. I should check what the other ones are in the next feed. Okay, now that all of that has calmed down, and you are still over here just being a little coward. So, Nick mentioned that while superior kibble is their favourite, these guys are not fussy and can eat anything. I'm curious, does that also mean meat? Let's try some mutton. No? Okay, it's a vegetarian. Okay, cool. I just had to double check. Oh, no, actually, not even carrots either. So much for being fussy. Okay, well, let's just try a Majin berry. That worked, but obviously I didn't do very much at all. And now I got ant pheromones as well as rage. Oh god. Oh no! I think because I was enraged at Titanimira. Oh, Angiodemus! Thankfully, I'm using an imprinted Majunga corn. Even the Diplo's coming after me. Oh, but the fact that I was next to the anthill and getting the debuff, that is not particularly ideal. That was interesting though. I'm not sure what I tried to summon that time. Maybe the stegos? Huh. Well, here you go then. You're going to need a method to farm lots of meat quickly. Just piss off a Muttaburra. Speaking of, there's another one right there. They're actually quite common. Oh, this is good to see. They're just so pretty. They're so vibrant. I love these guys. Okay, berries suck. Crops don't seem to work. I'll double check with Nick on that one. It's just cowarding over here. Use the mammoth. Oh, there you go. You just used the mammoth one. Oh god, I would really... Oh, look at the little flea. I would really love to quickly check and see if I can knock out the mammoths. But at the same time, these Titanomira are a problem. That was a mistake. And look at the Mutta again, cowering in the background. I love this thing so much. Oh my god, the chaos that is occurring here. Even if Phiomia is attacking me. Oh god, it's a good thing there's no microraptors around here. Could you imagine? Okay, I have to check. I've just got to myself a shocking dart, a long neck rifle. Can you knock out the mammoths? What level are you? Level 35. So the random levels, they do not receive torpor. Honestly, thank goodness. I'm not a fan of these kind of cheesing methods where, you know, you can tame the summoned creatures. They're not tameable, thank goodness. It's really just my luck that the nearby Titanimira mound that I get aggro to is all 135s. Alright then. Let's go ahead then and finish that final feed on this stupid guy. I love him so much. And this will cause more to aggro again. Yeah, there's another round of the buff. And it just summoned even more. Oh my god, even... Are you attacking? No, you're just here, you're just running by. But, okay, so this is interesting. So even though it's another terrifying wave of things attacking me, at least this time, my Mutta's a friend. This is gonna be buffing me as well. I hope. Oh my goodness, for real though, do be careful when you tame a high-level Mutta. That was very chaotic. Thank goodness for my imprinted Majunga. Oh, but at least you're over here buffing me with speed and oxygen. Thanks. And thankfully, unlike moss drops, the mutta will help you attack. So if you ever whistle to neutral or whistle to attack a target, it actually will help. Okay then. I'm still getting hit by these stupid soldiers. Why does that one Titanium have love hearts floating around it? I really don't like what that implies. Right, so with all that chaos now finally done and out of the way, Muttaburra does have one more perk. So as you just saw, trying to tame a high level one was quite a chaotic experience, but what you can do is use your own tamed Muttaburra, and I believe it's if you call using your own aspect of self, it actually makes the wild Muttaburra a bit more happy and tolerant of you. So if I now go ahead and try to feed you... Oh, hold on, please. Yeah, it is just fine. It didn't care. It didn't do the roar this time. I know it's a one-hit tame, but still. Let's try again with another 150. So again, let's go ahead and use my mounted one, which is going to whistle unfollow on all of you. Yep, there you go. We're going to again use aspect of self. And you can see little love hearts now floating. It's happy and chill. We're going to feed this one. And yeah, nothing happens. So this is just a nice little way to avoid... Because I think if you're like doing all of that every single time, say you're trait hunting or looking for colours or whatever, that would be a bit much again and again. So what you can do, if you just kind of want to get more quickly, is use your tamed one, pacify the wild ones, and just instantly tame them. Or, not instantly, but safely tame them. However, these guys are skittish. You will have to use the effect or the call like repeatedly. Don't expect it to last forever. Thankfully, it does a little hearts icon, so the hearts are still currently there. Did it just run out? I think it did just run out. So we'll do it again. It's got hearts again. It's small and subtle, but it's around its head. And it's ready for another kibble. And there you go then. It is that simple and easy. Oh my god. No. 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 Nick! I was just gonna go fly to a source of water. I'm trying not to be loud. Oh my god. I was not ready. I'm pretty sure you showed me this before and I just completely forgot. And fun fact, fly with Buzzboldia. Buzzboldia also has a feature. Oh, for goodness sake. That was really unexpected. Oh, that's going to be a thing now. I need to start checking dinos for their flight animations. I just wanted... moves. Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I just want to go to the ocean. I just want to check out the swimming capabilities. I'm trying really hard not to be laugh. I had to stifle myself there. Oh. God, I'm crying. Anyway, so his little legs or arms are flapping as well. Alright then, I just wanted to find out how these guys are at swimming. So, by default, I mean, it's not good, but you kind of don't really expect it to be a good swimmer, to be honest. I'm still thinking about it. If we go ahead and switch to baryonyx, here we go. Again, I mean, it does a job. You know, it's definitely not impressive, it does a job. But then, if we were to roar, great, I'm just gonna make it drown as I... Ah! Oh no, Ziff! Go away! Okay, well, in any case, I actually can just swim and do things. Well, that's good to know then. I've got the option if I want to. Go away, Ziff. Yeah, the worst thing there's everything. Oh. Wow. Yes, I think that's otherwise everything. Altogether, what a fun dinosaur. Like I said earlier, I really do enjoy all the big scary apex creatures. They're awesome, but I also really enjoy, in fact, if anything, I prefer, you know, the small fun ones like this, like Crypto. I know Nick has some other really fun ideas for the future as well. And this is also just a really nice mid-game addition and something that I would love to play with in a tribe. I think, you know, imagine like your little early game experience, or like early, mid, or whatever, you're running around on foot, and just one of the people are playing on a mutta, just, you know, running around, making calls and such, giving all the different support buffs like a hunting horn player, or even better, just giving all the utility during a boss battle. I just think that's really, really cool. What a fun addition, and I love that it actually is just a big stupid coward. It's a fun bit of flavour that I think we could do more with in this game. Alright then. That stupid flight animation. There's a whole bunch more over there. Oh, fantastic. Oh wait, it's Gigantophis. Oh wait, what is going on over there? Oh no, it's a paddle tail just destroying this massive... Oh, and a Mashunga. There was like 5 or something Muttaburras. Oh no, run! Oh, okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for watching. Oh god. And I'll see you all again next time. Oh goodness, I very nearly forgot the variants. On the left we had the regular default variant, and on the right we had the Scorched variant painted by Big Al. And I've also just now discovered that these guys have a pack buff of up to 6 by the looks of it. So these are very viable as a group creature. I didn't really use them much as a combat tame because I was so fixated on the buffs and the support capabilities. But I'm guessing that these guys, especially, you know, leveled into melee with the Rex buff and imprinted and with a 6 times pack bonus, you know, you see those ones there. I think it's safe to say these guys will be like actually really viable just to use by themselves and not just to use alongside other creatures. But it's great that it's got these, you know, different capabilities, different options. And yeah, no, that's just a really beautiful mixer. I like how the tropical ones are much more colourful and the scorched ones are much more kind of dusty coloured. It's a really cool variety. I really like that one there. You are... Damn, you've got really vibrant markings. And this one here, I love the facial and neck bits. Okay, that's all then. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. As always, Nick's Discord is posted in the description down below, along with the mods information. And have fun. I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.